Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our podcast, where we explore the world of hospitality and tourism. I'm your host, Hamza Medani, and together we'll uncover the intricacies and challenges of these industries. Today, I'm joined by Chef Mounir, a former TopChef contestant and culinary instructor. We'll dive into his experience on the show, the journey into teaching, and his thoughts on the future of Moroccan cuisine. Whether you are a food enthusiast or just curious, this episode offers valuable insights into the culinary world. مرحبا بك Chef Mounir with us here on our podcast.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure, Allah يودي. So we would like to have a brief introduction about yourself and would like to know your background and backstory.
For sure. So my name is Mounir Ouaziz and I'm chef de cuisine instructor at SHBM. So I start my journey as all the chef, as a commis de cuisine in many establishments. I work in many establishments like Barcelo Hotel, and then I move on to Rabat to do the opening of Le Do as the demi-chef de partie with Chef Yantano. After that, I do the opening of Royal Palm with Philippe Jourdain, chef Michelin star.
So in Marrakesh?
In Marrakesh,
Okay.
yes. Then I do the opening also in Mandarin Oriental, Marrakesh.
Yeah.
With many chefs actually, like Mariam Sharqawi, who inspired me about Moroccan cuisine, and that's actually opened me doors for other international hotels like Mandarin Oriental Paris and Indonesia, where I had the opportunity to show Moroccan cuisine, and from that moment I had the idea about more passion with Moroccan cuisine.
I understand. Yeah.
So after that, I create one of my own projects, Visa for Taste. It was born at 2018, and then I had the opportunity to participate at TopChef in Middle East. And then after that, I move on to do an opening of Fairmont Tarazout and the Ritz-Carlton as well.
I see. We see that your resume is very, very, very big, sir.
Yeah.
So it's such a pleasure to have you with us and to talk with you, because we know experience in the culinary district and field is very important to make your hand dirty at first, and then you get up the scale like slowly, but then very steady. And now talking about your Top Chef experience, we know that some people might be very interested about that. Some might have applied and didn't get the chance. So Chef Mounir is here to tell us about it.
First of all, you should know that I didn't apply for Top Chef. This one of my chef tell me, "Do you want to do Top Chef?" I said, because when I was a child, I always followed MC's Top Chef France.
Yeah.
So I said, why not? So when I get the opportunity, we did the casting in Lebanon. After that, I was one of the top chefs.
Yeah.
Then we do the Top Chef in Dubai. So it was really good experience, and mostly I learned from this journey, meeting new people and discovered a lot of variety of food that I didn't know before.
I understand. So it was actually a very, very good experience from your side. It made you grow as a chef and discovered
Exactly.
a variety of things.
Yeah.
Like you've developed. Did you develop like your expertise in Moroccan gastronomy there, or did you have another expertise before?
From the episode 1, I knew that I should make my touch in Moroccan cuisine, and the first episode I did couscous.
I see.
And people was mesmerizing about my dish. And the second one, I want to do pocadillos. So
Yeah.
every episode I try to do my best to show my culture, to show my touch in Moroccan cuisine.
I see. So
Yeah.
that's very interesting. Like seeing that you brought, for example, when you said couscous, I said it's okay. Like it's something traditional. But when you said bocadillos, it's very interesting because like it's one of the best street foods in Morocco, and to make your touch in it, that's very unique. I'm really interested, genuinely interested. What was the touch? Like what was the added thing on those dishes?
Well, our Moroccan spices.
Mm-hmm.
When we balance with the Moroccan spices, you have a special touch in because, as you know, the Moroccan food is very you will find different texture,
Yeah.
sweet with sour,
Mm-hmm.
and to use a spice is not easy in
Yeah.
Morocco because you should find a specific balance.
Exactly.
Like for example, let's talk about tangia.
Mm-hmm.
If tangia, we have preserved lemon and we have as well saffron.
Yeah.
Um, Also, we have cumin. So, if you don't balance between those
Exactly.
of spices,
Yes.
you cannot have a specific taste. For
Yes.
the bocadillo, the one thing that it was to enhance the flavor of the
Mm-hmm.
bocadillo, it was the sauce, the mayo with the cilantro
Okay.
and
Vegetables
the
and everything.
vegetables as well.
Yes.
This is the thing that you give the taste of the
Yes, I
bocadillo.
see. Because as you said, also spices are very important. The balance too. Because I've had the chance. Donc, أنا مراكشي, and I had the chance to taste tangias in different places.
Yes.
And there's no better one than the local one. Like
Exactly.
made from hand of locals. I've been to various like prestigious hotels, and they didn't seem to get the right balance. But then when you just get it, for example, from a local right there in the Medina of Marrakesh, you get the really good taste
Right.
in the real one. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we see that you talked about your project, so we'd like to know about how it came to life and from where you got the idea from.
Well, first of all, Visa for Taste, it came when I was on holiday for 15 days.
Yeah.
Actually, I take a lot of money from my bank to buy a car.
Yeah.
For that moment, I need a car. Really, I need a car because I used to work to use public
Was it here in
transport
Morocco?
in Marrakesh. I used to work
okay.
in Mandarin Oriental.
Yeah.
I used to finish my duty at midnight, so the car was very important for me. So I had the holiday for 15 days and I said, why not to do it something crazy?
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to my roommate and I told him, you know what? I will follow my dream and I will take a big risk.
Yeah.
So that came the idea of Visa for Taste.
Mm-hmm.
So I was lucky to have an incredible team of
Mhm.
50 people to follow me without
Any financial reward?
exactly.
Okay.
So the money that I had, so I put it on the to rent restaurants,
Okay.
to pay the suppliers,
Mhm.
and also for decoration, the musician. So it was the idea about Visa for Taste is to bring people together
Mhm.
around the table, and I want to show them
Mhm.
what I learned from the chef, because I invite all the directors of hotels and the chefs that I work
Yeah.
with, the family, and I was lucky that my parents support me at that time, because maybe they will tell me, why you use
Mhm.
that money for one night.
Okay.
And my mother and father, they support me a lot for this project. So and also the team, they was incredible, because they show me love and the
Okay.
passion. They have a passion
Mhm.
about food, and we did everything homemade.
They wanted also to share that
Exactly.
food, that experience.
And I want
with
to
people.
do a Moroccan touch from
Mhm.
each dish.
Yeah.
And Visa Forte is like it was like you travel from the starter from Middle East, then you move on to France after you come back to Morocco. So it was like an adventure around the table.
Like a very international one, but also mainly like center focused on Morocco too. So
Yes.
you get the hang of it from every culture, but then there is Moroccan touch all the like from the start to the beginning, I presume, right?
Exactly.
And moving on, we know that that after that you wanted to share your knowledge, and you got back from the stage of being a chef at hotels and everything, and you started teaching at SHBM. What made you make that pivotal transition?
Well, it was a difficult choice to be honest, because as operation chef, we move on like we are in operation more.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember in Rabat when I start the first 2 weeks was kind strange. I don't know how to manage. But with the support of Chef Rendil, he showed me the right strategy and the QLF, the learning method, and I like it more. So the thing because I like to share. And this is why I'm here, because I share my knowledge with my students. I show them what
you've learned during those years.
Exactly. What I learned from the past, and how should be, because you should know that a chef is not like about kitchen. It's about leader, how to be a good leader. And I show them also that as well how in the kitchen.
Yes. Moving on to the other part of trips. We've seen you move. We've seen you travel a lot and go into certain places. Do you think that you get inspired from those travels? Does it affect your culinary expertise?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. When I travel, I'm not travel to have only fun, but also to discover other culture. Because it is important for me to know each city, like they know about what, the spices, the products, like especially when I go to Asia, like it's mesmerizing how they have like some products I didn't see, and I try to touch the product, to smell, and to have to taste also that product, to see what I can do with that product in Morocco, and to share all my adventure with my students. Like for example, when I have some workshop about Italian food, I know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Like
you've been there, you've seen it.
Exactly. And I give them the right instruction, the right information about the quality, about the flour, what they can use, about the cheese as well. So travel give me like I grow more when I travel, and that's why it's become like a passion.
My next question is like, do you plan on pushing forward the Moroccan cuisine, and how?
Absolutely, and I'm coming about when I did Visa for Taste, I push Moroccan cuisine a lot. Like I create قريشلات معمرين بفرomage بالنافع. So I need to put that cheese enhanced with Moroccan spice. After that, macaron, like you know that we have one of Moroccan salad, potiron messel. So I put the stuffing in macaron with the potiron messel. So like you have a bite on the salad in macaron.
So basically like sucré salé at the same time.
Exactly. For example, الكرعين as well, like I should, like it's something kind of heavy, but what I can what vegetable I should put with the كرعين. So I put salsifi, something from the roots, and to give nice flavor to the كرعين. And if you came to at the fifth restaurant, you will see my signature dish, which is the burger. Direct memory. It's one of
the one with dghmira.
Burger with dghmira. So when you have a bite, you know that you have in front of you دجاج بالدغميرة والفريت. And this is the point about, so I push always the Moroccan cuisine, because I know that Moroccan is flavorful and diverse cuisine in the world.
Yes, it is actually, because it's very interesting how you mixed the very heavy stuff like Korean, for example. If we see tqliya and everything, some people might get disgusted. Like, we all understand this, but then when you add that specific touch that lets people try it and get very تشوفوها comme étant like something new to discover, something very delicious. So you enlighten their vision and you correct it in a way.
And you see now, like strange people come to our Morocco and they love our food more and more. because they found it interesting, because we have the contrast between sweet and sour on the same time. And if
We have a very good balance.
exactly, and either Michelin star chef come now to Morocco, like
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. They
Yeah.
came and they love rfisa. They love about tefernut bread.
Exactly.
So they take some, like, they are inspired about
Yes.
our cuisine.
Like even Gordon Ramsay, he testified that Morocco's culinary, like the food in general, is the best in the world. Just this
Exactly.
last year, and
Yes.
it's a great honor for us. But then the bad side of it is that not a lot of people know about it, which is very sad. But then hopefully they will know it better. And I guess if I wish someday that we will have a really Moroccan Michelin starred restaurant, because we have all the needs, we have the ingredients.
Yes.
It's just about willing and people dedicating time to really pushing it forward and getting to know. And that brings us to what do you think Morocco needs in order to push the gastronomy to another level and make it more international than it is now in a really good way?
Like, what we need, like, for example, I see many opening of restaurants
Yeah.
in Marrakesh, and I see different concepts.
Yeah.
Why they don't push Moroccan cuisine on that concept?
Yeah.
Why they don't show the young chef about Moroccan cuisine? We receive 1,000 of visitors in Marrakesh,
Yeah.
but they found only few hotels they can have
Exactly.
the Moroccan cuisine,
Yes.
but other restaurants outside, they're only fast food, and some regular restaurants, they do
Exactly.
small Moroccan cuisine, but not that
Developed and
developed
everything.
one.
Exactly.
Why we don't do also fine dining Moroccan cuisine?
Yes.
We can do it.
Yes.
And we at SHBM, like, for example, in this year, we give the opportunity to students to create the Moroccan menu. This is
Yeah.
like a final project for them. And we try to push them to create their own menu. And we are here to support them. So what we need is just some inspiration,
Exactly.
and we have all, as you said, we have products, we have spices, we have bio like ingredients.
We have some few things that where you search internationally, you don't find them. Like for
Exactly.
example, saffron.
Yes.
Like you can't find it elsewhere, and it's the
But they
most
have not
expensive.
same. The most expensive one is from Iran,
Yeah.
but also we have another one from Tahriwin, which is very strong and
yeah.
very rare, and you should know just how to push these ingredients and how to respect the ingredients.
Exactly.
I remember the chef when I was young as a commis, he gave me every day to peel. Like for the food court, I remember we received more than 1,200 people every day,
That's
and he gave me to peel each day potatoes, like more than 30 kilos.
Okay.
And one day I told him, "Why, chef, you give me? I want to learn. He told me, I test your patience and how to respect the products.
Yeah.
Because when I get his message, these products, I learn how to respect it. And when I respect this product, he give me a nice result. I knew which type of potato for which dish, because there is many types of potato. There is no one.
Yes.
And I learned this one should be fried, this one should be slow cooked, this one should be steamed. So that give me other challenges to discover more and more. And this is what about also Moroccan cuisine. We should do the same thing.
And now moving on to the advices for the people that are interested in coming up and doing this field. What is your advice to them, and how can they succeed?
So my advice for them will be patient and persistence, and don't be afraid to take risks, because the risks sometimes give you the open doors and the opportunity to shine.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget your team. As a good chef,
Yes.
he's nothing without a team, because he's the leader and he should be example for them,
Yeah.
and love what they do and do it from your heart. Because if you do it from your heart, I'm telling you, like, you will go so far and you will succeed. And if you have the opportunity to show our identity, which is Moroccan cuisine, go ahead. And hopefully that you will find some supporter that
Yeah.
they will push you as much as you can.
There's no
Yeah.
shortcuts, and you've learned it firsthand and the hard way. But then, as we see now, it's worth it. And
Exactly.
I guess that's the message, right?
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. Thank you, Chef, for this opportunity and for being with us and accepting the invitation.
Thank you very much, Hamza. It
My
was my
pleasure.
pleasure.
My pleasure, Allah Yaudi. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us on Eider Podcast. See you on the next one.